Mommy!
There she is. Hi, sweetie. How is school?
Neat.
Oh, neat, huh? That sounds good.
My teacher wants to know when you can come.
To your school?
You promised you'd come and teach my class about art, remember?
Yeah.
When will you?
Well, let's see. I don't know. Maybe next week, okay?
Goody.
Okay.
I'll tell my teacher. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Can I have a snack now?
Sure you can. It's on the kitchen table waiting for you.
Thanks, Grandma.
Okay, pumpkin. I can't go to her school.
Well, sure you can. It'll be good for you.
No, I can't.
Why not, Rachel?
I don't remember anything about her school. I don't remember anything about art either. I don't remember anything about anything or anyone around here. I feel like I'm living in a house full of strangers.
Rachel, no.
Look, this isn't self-pity. It's you I feel sorry about. I mean, you're all sitting here waiting for some woman called Rachel to show up, and I don't even know who she is. I mean, no matter what you say, that's what you're all waiting for. I just can't disappoint you any longer. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to embarrass them. I don't know, maybe it's just, you know, better if I were to go somewhere and be...
I know her name. And why don't you say it?
Why are you so upset at me?
Just go on with your story. All right. There is no real story. I tried to stop the wedding, but it didn't work. Sally and Catlin got married anyway, or at least they went through with the ceremony.
How'd you find out about all this?
Came out while I was defending Catlin in Wyoming.
And why didn't you tell anybody?
As soon as I'd verified it, Zane put me out of commission for a couple of weeks. Look, why this cross-examination?
My brother's in a real mess here, Peter.
In case you've forgotten, Larry, I've helped your brother out of quite a few messes.
No, I have not forgotten.
Well, quite frankly, I don't really care much about Catlin right now. It's Sally I'm concerned about.
You wouldn't have any idea where they could be reached, would you?
If I had, I would have called them. Not that it would have made any difference. Sally's going to be hurt no matter what happens.
Yeah, a lot of people are gonna be hurt.
If one person had been honest, all of this could have been avoided. But it's too late, Larry.
No, it is not too late to let Sally and Catlin know what to prepare for when they come back.
A lot of good that's going to do Sally.
Well, nobody is a winner here, Peter. The quicker they know, the sooner they can prepare for it. Now, we gotta find out where they are.
So, what do you think?
Well, I think you're a much better kisser now that you're a married man.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the honeymoon.
The honeymoon?
Yeah, you know the thing we're on? You remember getting on the plane, don't you?
The plane?
Yeah, the big silver thing with wings.
I guess I'm too much in love to notice much of anything these days.
We are in Ireland.
That's perfect.
In a very small town.
Perfect.
In a very small inn.
Perfect. Do I have to know any more?
Uh-huh. It's very perfect.
I love you, Captain Ewing. I love my surprise honeymoon.
You know, maybe we should send for Kevin and live here for the rest of our lives.
Mind if we spend a few days here by ourselves first?
Well, you're on.
You know what? Sean told me that John Wayne actually came into this place and drank when he was making that movie, The Quiet Man.
Yeah, I bet that's true. There are no phones. There are no interruptions.
Just me and my husband.
Yeah, nobody knows we're here.
Except Aunt Liz.
And if anybody can keep a secret, Aunt Liz can.
It'll be the first time she's ever kept anything to herself.
Shall we go in, darling?
You heard the lady. She's having a good time dancing.
Rachel,
Look, pal, what do you think you're doing?
they're holding a table for us, darling.
Why don't you go and sit at it?
Will you butt out? Nobody's talking to you.
Well, I'm talking to you, and the lady is dancing with me.
The lady happens to be my wife. Let's go, Rachel.
I don't like being ordered around, Mac.
It's not an order. It's a request. Now, Well, it's been enough of a scene. Are you coming?
Another world. This part is brought to you by today's Pringles, with a crispy, crunchy, deep-fried flavor that's really delicious. No preservatives, nothing artificial.
Thank you for the dance, Jeffrey.
I'll be right in here if things get a little stuffy.
Thank you.
Alicia, get a load of the chandeliers.
Oh, I don't know. I think they're kind of gaudy, don't you think?
But expensive. I bet they cost a bundle.
What's with you tonight, Wallingford?
Nothing. I'm just having a good time.
Yeah, well, that's the second time tonight you've mentioned the chandeliers.
Well, I like things that sparkle.
Sparkle, huh? I still think they're gaudy.
No, they're old world classics.
All right, all right. Old world classics. Fabulous. Wonderful. Can we stop with the chandeliers,
Okay.
please?
Isn't the music here terrific? There's nothing like gliding along a polished parquet floor.
Are you taking an interior design class I don't know about?
No, it's just not every night I get to go out to an elegant restaurant.
If I didn't know better, I would think that somebody put something in your truffles.
Oh, come on, Felicia. Look at it. The place has a glow. Look at all these happy couples.
Yeah, there is one happy couple. Boy, they deserve it, don't they?
You were never to do that to me again.
I think you have it backwards, Rachel.
You have no right to barge in on me like that.
I had every right in the world. You and I had a date tonight, remember?
Ordering me around?
It's very unlike you to pick up a strange man in public and carry on with him.
I wasn't carrying on.
What do you call it?
I believe it's called dancing.
And did you intend for me to eat alone while you just danced the night away?
Jeffrey asked me for one dance.
Jeffrey is a lounge lizard.
Oh, do you know him?
Mercifully, no. Do you?
I don't know anyone. He bought me a drink, we chatted, and then he asked me for a dance. Now, what's the harm in that?
While I just stand there? I'm married to you, Rachel.
Oh, I see. And when you say jump, I'm supposed to jump, and when you command, I'm supposed to obey. Is that the way it was between us?
Well, hardly.
Look, you get one thing straight, Mackenzie Corey. You may own half this town, but you don't own me.
I never wanted to own you.
Well, good. Then we have nothing further to talk about.
We've got a lot to talk about, but this isn't the time or place to talk about it.
I was telling Mrs. Corey what a pleasure it is to have you back with us again.
Thank you very much, Raymond. It's good to see you again.
Shall I order your usual entree for you?
What? Yes. Oh, fine. Okay.
I don't want the usual. I want beef Wellington.
That is the usual, Rachel.
I'll have lobster.
Lobster.
Shouldn't we get going?
Where?
Downstairs. I thought you said you were going to join Sean for a midnight drink.
Oh, you see, midnight in Ireland isn't the same as midnight anywhere else.
Oh, how does that work?
Midnight in Ireland is any time you want it to be.
Well, now, what if Sean wants midnight to be at 12 o'clock?
Well, we'll just tell Sean we're still in Bay City time.
Come on now. He's been good to us.
Sean had a romantic Irish name. I think he'll understand. I'm sure he was a newlywed himself once.
Look, Larry, it's too late anyway, so I just suggest you drop it. I mean, what's the difference?
I'll tell you what the difference is, my friend. People's whole lives are at stake here.
Don't you think I understand that, Larry? Why else would I go to Oregon and jeopardize my job? Look, whether you find Catlin or not, the result will be the same.
Well, don't you think they deserve to know?
Sally will be devastated. Whether you tell her now or a week from now, she's still going to be devastated. Larry, just let it be. Let her have this time, will you?
Look, I love Sally, too. But there's another woman we have to take into consideration.
Yes, Brittany. I understand you think I'm being very cavalier about this, but it's not true. I did what I could.
I don't want you to do anything else. I'll do the rest. Just give me some clue as to where they might be. Maybe Liz said something around the office.
Liz isn't exactly my favorite person right now, Larry.
Yeah, well, just think about it, will you?
Peter. Oh, hi, Larry.
Hello, Jamie.
Am I interrupting?
No, actually, I was just leaving.
Actually, I was just leaving too, Jamie. It's
No,
time.
I'll only keep you a minute.
Nice to see you, Jamie.
Yeah, you too. Give my love to Chris.
Sure.
Goodbye, Peter. Larry. So what can I do for you, Jamie?
Peter, I have been forced to cancel the premiere of Nouvelle.
You can't do that.
I just did.
Do you mind if I ask why?
It's not ready.
Who made this decision?
I did.
I disagree with this decision, Jamie.
You can disagree all you want, but I just gave the order to production.
Jamie, Nouvelle has been ready for weeks now.
So we can wait a couple more weeks while we fix it.
What needs to be fixed?
Mac has set a standard of quality here. It simply doesn't measure up.
Did Mac say that?
No, he hasn't had time to look at it.
I see.
We're not scrapping it, Peter. We'll bring it out as soon as it's ready.
Jamie, I still don't understand what needs to be fixed.
Well, we'll sit down in a day or two and discuss it, all right?
Did I do something wrong?
It's a combination of things. We fell behind, we rushed to catch up.
Are you saying it's because I went away?
That didn't help. But I'm not satisfied with some of the layouts, and with Sally away...
What layouts, Jamie?
I don't want to get into this right now, Peter.
Jamie, we have a perfectly good magazine all ready to roll. We worked very, very hard on this. I know we got behind, but we worked all to catch up.
Yeah, I know. I know you've been working hard.
Then don't stop production on my magazine.
I'm sorry.
I'd hate to think that this was something personal, Jamie.
Then don't think it, because it isn't true.
I think you're making a mistake.
I'll take the responsibility.
Yes, you are running the show.
Nouvelle will come out. What difference does it make when?
This is some kind of power play, Jamie.
Oh, that's nonsense.
Really? It would work to your advantage. Sort of undermines my position here at Corey. Mac puts me in charge of this new magazine, but Peter Love can't cut it. So Jamie Frame steps in and makes everything right. Corey's saved by Frame again. Quite a feather in your cap, isn't it, Jamie?
Time will tell.
Yes. Time will tell.
Catlin was married before?
Not before MJ. He's still married to the woman.
I don't believe that, Clarice.
Well, I didn't believe it at first either, but she's here in Bay City looking for him.
And he didn't tell anyone about her?
Not a soul. He thought she was dead.
What do you mean?
He thought Brittany, that's his wife's name. He thought that she and his little boy had drowned.
Oh, they had a child?
That was the saddest part. Their son died in the accident. But Brittany was rescued by this man named Zane. But she had been deafened.
Clarice, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm telling MJ about Catlin and Brittany.
Oh, great. Why don't you take out an ad in the newspaper? That way everyone will know.
But, Larry, MJ's like family.
I don't want anybody to know, Clarice. Not with Catlin in the dark.
Look, I'm sorry. I won't tell anyone.
It's not your fault, MJ.
Yeah, well, look, I better go. I've got to teach a class at the academy in about 10 minutes. See you, Clarice.
Bye, MJ.
Bye.
Please don't be mad at me, Larry. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to talk about it.
I know. I'm sorry I snapped.
Well, I understand. It's just so sad for everyone.
Yeah, I'll say it is. I just wish I could get in touch with Catlin.
Well, maybe you should call Liz again.
Oh, come on. That's a waste of time.
But, Larry, what else can you do?
I don't know. I'm running out of ideas.
What about the cabin? Maybe Catlin, there's something there that would help. What do you think?
Wait a minute. That's an idea. Listen, would you mind if I got home late tonight? I'd like to check that out. Thanks a lot.
And they have a fantastic wine cellar.
Yeah, I bet they do. Well, right now, all I'm interested in is this menu. How would you describe it, Wallingford? Stupendous, colossal, what?
Wow, they really give you a lot of choices.
Oh, come on now. You can do better than that.
Look at these salads, Felicia.
All right,
oh, wow.
that's it. Enough. No. You're either doing public relations for this place, or you've got something up your sleeve. Now, why did you bring me here tonight? What's going on?
Con? The hell is con?
Here they are.
God save all here.
God save all here, spoken like a true Irishman. You must be of Irish stock, lad.
I really don't know.
Well, of course you are. Everybody is, including the missus here.
Well, if I wasn't before, I am now.
There we go. Ah, good lad, Liam.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and lift your mugs? From the hearts of the people of the most beautiful town, Cong, hey, in the most beautiful county, Mayo, in all of Ireland.
And wouldn't it be 2 days since you left that room upstairs?
3 days. God bless them. Yeah, me boy, let's do it up right for them. A good old Irish serenade.
That's beautiful. Sounds a little more Spanish than Irish, though.
Well, we claim a lot of Spanish here. The Spanish Armada, you know. And after those fellas got their licking from that English pirate Drake, they sailed up and down our coast, and a lot of them were shipwrecked, and here's the result of that. It's La Galandria, isn't it, Michael? Yeah, it's a fine Irish song.
What could be going on, Felicia?
Oh, come on. It's fantastic, fabulous, wonderful. That's what's going on. You haven't stopped raving and gushing since you got here.
Well, I told you, I was looking forward to this evening. I'm really having a good time.
Why is it I don't buy that?
Because you're cranky and hungry.
I'm not cranky.
Well, you're hungry, and I'm starving. Felicia, did you notice the brie with raspberries en croûte?
No, I didn't.
There, the appetizers. Doesn't that sound good?
Doesn't that sound good? It sounds phenomenal, breathtaking. Oh, extraterrestrial.
Extraterrestrial?
Never mind, darling. Let's order.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry things got out of hand, Rachel.
So am
I was hoping that a night out would be relaxing and pleasant for us.
So was I.
Rachel, I want you to know there isn't anything in the world I wouldn't do for you.
It's very sweet. I do know that.
Tell me, did the doctors tell you anything about what to expect in the way of a recovery from the amnesia?
No, I don't think they told me anything they didn't tell you.
Did they give you any kind of time frame? I mean, the recovery isn't going as fast as they expected.
Yes, I know it's not cracking along, but they didn't give me any time limit. Did they give one to you?
No, not absolutely.
Well, then what are we discussing this for?
Because the doctors did say that if the loss of memory continued, I mean, after several weeks, there would be well, anger, depression, and anxiety.
I see.
But that's normal in amnesia.
What are you leading up to?
Well, they felt that we should deal with it before, well, that we should, it would be a help
Why don't
if
you
we,
just say what you were planning to say?
that you should see a psychiatrist.
I see. That's how we're supposed to deal with this?
That was their suggestion.
Well, I agree that there is anger and anxiety and whatever else it was that you said.
Depression.
Yeah, depression. Well, it's not my anger and it's not my anxiety, so don't hang it on me. So if you feel the need to see a shrink, you go ahead and see one.
Rachel.
Is this a salad or is this a salad?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's wonderful.
All right, man.
Listen, I'm sorry that I was so suspicious later.
Forget it. Forget
No,
it.
no, I put a damper on your evening. I did.
No, you didn't.
No, it's that I was famished. And when I'm hungry, I tend to read in all sorts of motives that aren't there. But I am sorry. Okay, that's that. I really am having a lovely evening.
I can't wait for the shrimp scampi to come.
Hello.
Hi.
Gee, how nice of you to join us. Who are you?
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey. Well, Jeffrey, old boy, as you can see, this is a private party.
Easy, sweetheart.
I really don't appreciate being called sweetheart. And I especially hate it when it's from someone I don't know.
She's great, Wallingford. When you said you had a beautiful lady who was going to buy this place, you were right. This is a beautiful lady.
Jeffrey mean when he said buy?
Well, the family's interested in selling this beauty.
Lock, stock, and quiche. Raymundo, an ultra bourbon on the rocks, easy on the rock.
Alicia, this is the deal you've been waiting for.
This?
Trust me.
So, what's the story?
Well, what's the price?
You are so pretty.
The price, please.
100.
100 what?
$100,000.
For all of this?
Take it or leave it.
Chandeliers, parquet floor, the whole thing.
No, I don't believe it. Something's wrong here.
You have my offer. Is final. Take it or leave it, baby.
Can you believe it?
No, I just said I didn't believe it.
It's true, Felicia. $100,000. It's the opportunity of a lifetime. You have to snap it up now.
It's worth twice that.
More than twice.
How do you know this guy?
Through one of my contacts.
Ask a stupid question.
No, really, Felicia, rumor has it that this guy is flat broke.
No, Wallingford, I know the Cartwrights. They're filthy rich.
Yeah, but this guy has notes out all over town. And his daddy doesn't want to cover for him. He's Tap City. He'll do anything for cash.
I don't like taking advantage of people, that's all.
Well, neither do I. But let's do it just this once. I mean, think of Grant. He could be working here in a week.
That's true, and he could do wonders with this place, couldn't he?
Yeah, and get paid for it. Now I ask you, who's being taken advantage of? This rich Cartwright jerk or a nice guy like Grant that has to work for a living?
Keep talking, come on.
Okay, well, it's the best deal you'll ever get in your life.
Yeah.
Felicia, picture it. Grant coming in his tuxedo, showing people to their tables. The lights go down, and the baby spotlight comes up on Lily as she begins her first set. Something's come on, something's good. Is that a picture or what?
It's a picture, all right. You know, I think you're right about these chandeliers. I think they're the real McCoy. What do you think they could be worth?
Let's say 25, 30, maybe even 40,000 apiece.
Yeah? Well, we'd have at least 80,000 just hanging from the ceiling.
Plus, we'd have all the rest of the place, Felicia. You gotta take it now, Felicia, before anybody finds out it's for sale. Picture it, Felicia. Picture it in your mind.
Ewing. Yes. Catlin Ewing. I want a computer search of all the airline tickets issued to him. Now, I don't care how long it takes. Get on it. Right.
What's up?
Great. Listen. Does the word Kong mean anything to you?
Like King Kong?
No, no, no. It's with a C. I found it scribbled on an envelope next to the dates of the wedding in Catlin's cabin.
Yes. The only Kong with a C that I know of is in the old country.
What do you mean, the old country?
Well, my great-uncle Michael, he's my grandmother's baby brother, he lives in a town called Heedford. Larry, he's so cute. You just love him. He's really a character.
Wait, well, what does this have to do with Kong?
Well, Kong is the name of a town near Heedford. I've heard my grandmother mention it quite a few times. One of her old boyfriends still lives there.
Are you sure? I mean, it was Kong.
Yeah, I remember thinking Kong is a strange name for a town in Ireland, but I'm sure I heard her mention it quite a few times. It's supposed to be really beautiful.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
What?
Catlin said he was going to do a jig on his honeymoon. I mean, it's worth checking out, right?
I think so.
I think so. I'll do anything to find these kids. Kong, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
So what are your plans now? Where do you go from here?
Nowhere.
We're having a wonderful time here.
Sure, and I know Kong is the loveliest town you could ask to see, but you don't want all this hurly-burly.
Hurly-burly.
And all these people.
Oh, they're wonderful.
That they are, but it's no place for a real honeymoon. I mean, you should get away together. And I've got just the place. How would you like a little cottage, all to yourselves? It's not large, mind you, but it's as pretty as any in the county, if not the whole Emerald Isle. What do you say?
Well, whose is it?
It's mine. I call it Castle O'Hara. It's right on the bay, and so quiet you can hear the water lapping right outside the window.
Oh, Sean, no, we wouldn't want to put you out.
And how are you putting me out when I standing here? Anyway, I've an inn to run, so the cottage is yours for as long as you like.
What do you think?
Well, I think it sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
You feel you're the only two people on Earth.
What are we waiting for?
Just this.
Yeah.
She who hesitates is lost, Alicia.
Great, Wallingford. That's all I need right now is homespun epigrams.
Look, if you don't grab this place, somebody else will.
It's not exactly that I'm grabbing it. You know, this is $100,000 from where I come from. That's still a lot of money.
But didn't you just say to me that you thought it was worth twice that, maybe 3 times?
Well, that's what worries me.
Well, it doesn't worry me.
I'm so worried about the Cartwright family. Why would they take such a loss? I mean, it's obvious this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
Would you stop being so concerned about him? His family's loaded.
Yeah. Oh, so is he. Here he comes.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Well, beautiful, what's it gonna be?
I'm still thinking about it.
Excuse me, but there's a phone call for you, Mr. Cartwright. Will you take it at this table?
Why not? Molto gracias, Raimondo.
Yes, sir.
Cartwright here. Oh, hello. No, not yet. But as a matter of fact, I am talking a deal even as we speak. What? Oh. Well, that sounds very interesting, but you see, I've just offered it to someone, and I'll have to wait maybe 5 minutes and get back to you, all right? Or even you can wait 5 minutes. I'll call you back.
I'll take it. Okay.
I'm glad to hear it, darling.
Well, what do we do now? I mean, about the money and that
Very
sort of thing.
simple. You give me 10% now,
Right.
and we'll sign a binder, and tomorrow morning when the bank opens, you get the rest of the cash, and our lawyers will get together and drop a formal contract.
Fine. All right. Sounds reasonable to me. Does that sound good to you,
Oh, it
Wellington?
sounds more than fair to me, yeah.
Good. Okay. Have my checkbook with me. Okay. 100,000, 10% back.
10% is $10,000.
Yes, I know that, of course.
Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree, not knowing my right hand from my left.
Yo, up for a visitor?
Hi.
Come
How are you?
I'm fine. I was just driving by on my way home, and I thought, you know, MJ's probably up there in her office all alone, fantasizing about me.
Well, I hate
You
to
weren't?
tell you that...
What's the matter with you?
What an ego.
Actually, what I was really thinking was, would you be too busy to see me?
No, no, I always have time for you.
Yeah, you do, huh? That's good. That's good. Sit down.
What?
Just do it.
Oh, Jamie.
How's that?
Just wonderful.
Yeah?
Mm.
You didn't know I had such a talent for massages, did you?
Well, I'm not surprised.
Huh? How about you?
What about me?
You any good at it?
Yes, actually, I'm great.
No, massages, I mean.
I know what you meant. And I said I'm great. Let me show you.
No, actually, I prefer my massages in a homier atmosphere. What do you say? You and me go to my place, huh?
Oh, Jamie. I wish I could, but
No. Don't tell me you gotta work late.
I am waiting for an overseas call, and I've got a lot of things I've got to clear up before.
Hey, all right. This is Dave. Just keeps getting better and better.
Hey, what's wrong?
Well, for one thing, I had to cancel the first issue of Novell, and I got half a dozen department heads want answers from me yesterday. Now, the woman of my dreams is telling me that she can't be with me tonight. Some phony excuse, you know?
It's not a phony excuse.
Yeah, right. That's what they all say.
Hey, look, I'm really sorry you had such a bad day. And I wish I could be with you.
Well, guess I'll just have to get through alone, huh?
You think you can manage?
Yeah, I guess. It's only one night.
We didn't go straight home from here?
No, actually, I think I'll stop by and see my folks. I haven't had a nice, quiet visit with them in a long time.
You might at least have left a light on for me.
I prefer the dark. I thought you would be back long before this.
Takes quite a while to get a cab up to that inn, not to mention driving all the way back here.
Well, it's late. I think I'll turn in.
No, you don't. You're not going anywhere. You walked out on me once this evening. You're not going to do it again.
I'm tired, Mac.
Too bad, because we are going to talk.
I think this can wait till the morning.
Wrong.
I'm going to...
You're not going anywhere. We are going to talk if I have to tie you in that chair to do it.
I have nothing to say to you.
Well, I have something to say to you. Rachel, a doctor's suggestion of a psychiatrist is in order to help you, not insult you.
What do you want from me? No, you don't have to answer that. You want your wife back.
Well, of course I do.
So you admit it?
Yes, I admit it. What's wrong with wanting you back, Rachel?
Not me. You want your Rachel back. I'm the lady who woke up in a hospital room 2 weeks ago, and that's when my life began.
Well, what about our marriage? What about our children? What is it you want to do? Obliterate all the life we've had together?
I can't do that, apparently, but I don't have to fully accept this either. You're telling me how to dress, what to eat, who I can dance with, how to feel. You want to tell me how I feel?
Rachel, please, look. I have loved you for a very long time.
That's not fair.
No, of course not. Because for once I'm asking you to consider how I feel, and you don't want to hear that, do you? Couldn't care less about what you do to me.
Well, I didn't know self-pity had anything to do with me.
I am not a saint. And there's just so much I can take. I've done everything I can for you. All I ever get is a slap in the face.
Oh, I knew this would happen.
Now what are you talking
Well,
about?
the honeymoon is over, isn't it?
Over? It never began.
Yes, you see, that's it, isn't it? You just resent sleeping in the guest room.
No, Rachel, I do not. What I resent is your complete lack of sensitivity to my feelings. Now, I've done everything I could to help you, to try to make this easier for you, and what do you do in return for me? I'll tell you what you do. You pick up a lush in a bar. You ask me to stand by while you dance with him, then you walk out and leave me stranded.
I will not have you dictate to me what I can do and what
I will not have you humiliate me in public. Then I'll act like a spoiled brat because I don't like your behavior.
What did you call me?
A spoiled brat!
Nobody insults me.
Go on, throw it, Rachel. That's just like you.
Is it really? You want the old Rachel back. You got her. Good night. I hope you sleep well.
Now, we need your signature here. And I need a check.
Oh, of course, yes.
A beautiful handwriting.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no, thank you. It's not often I get to do business with such a gorgeous woman.
Oh.
am I talking about? I'd never get to do business with a gorgeous woman. Well, this calls for a celebration. Oh, but I have to call back my friend and tell him that he's out of luck. Raimundo, una botello di champagne for your new boss, Miss Felicia Gallant.
Miss Gallant. But of course, the very best in the house. Congratulations, Miss Gallant. It's my pleasure.
Thank you, Raymond.
Well, it certainly has been a business-doing pleasure with you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
So long, Wallingford.
Good night, Jeffrey.
Well, he's certainly going to have a headache in the morning, isn't he?
You're certainly going to have a restaurant in the morning.
Can you believe this? I'm going to come in here for a steak. Diane and I walk out being the new owner.
Oh, where's that champagne? Let's not wait.
No, let's not.
To Felicia Gallant, a woman of indescribably immaculate taste.
Oh, you certainly are on tonight, Wallingford.
May she never do anything small.
Oh, no, wait. To my dear, dear friend Wallingford and his vocabulary.
Really did get a buy, you know?
Yeah. Listen, that paper I signed, I mean, that's legal, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely rock solid. Why?
Well, I just don't want old Jeffrey to wake up in the morning and change his mind.
You bet. I just unloaded it. That's right, the whole thing. What did they do? Terrific. Listen, when they officially condemn this place, you have those papers served on the new owner, Miss Felicia Gallant.
You know, they really aren't gaudy.
What?
The chandeliers. You were right. They're very simple, very elegant. Boy, wait till Grant takes a look at this place.
Oh, yeah. And Lily. Felicia, the acoustics here are marvelous, aren't they?
Just marvelous, darling. Oh, she can just sing her little heart out. God bless her. Hey, somebody's sitting at Mac and Rachel's table. I wonder what happened.
Well, what happened is they came, they sat down, they had a wonderful dinner, they enjoyed themselves, and then they went home. Now somebody else is doing the same. It's called turnover, Felicia, and the turnover in this place is great.
It's perfect.
Hasn't this been the greatest evening, Felicia?
Quintessential, my dear Wallingford. Quintessential. Wow. Okay, spin.
Stay tuned for the conclusion of Another World.
Hello? Hi, Jamie. In here.
Hey, you up for an uninvited guest?
Now, since when do you have to be invited into your own home?
What happened?
Oh, your mother threw a vase at me.
Oh, what was that all about? Or is it any of my business?
You know, Jamie, I think I'm going about this all the wrong way.
What way is that?
You know how deeply I love your mother.
Yeah, what are you getting at?
Well, she's my wife legally, but logically.
Well, I'm not sure that logic enters into this at all, Mac.
No, you're right. That's why I say I think I'm going about it all the wrong way.
I'm also not sure there's any right or wrong here.
No, but there are mistakes to be avoided, and I'm the one that should avoid them.
Mac, I think you've been handling things as well as anybody could.
No. I've been pushing too much. I gotta back off. I gotta start from square one. I gotta court her. I gotta make her have feelings for me. I have to make her fall in love with me all over again.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but my problem is, how do I do it? Where do I start?
Spoiled brat, how dare he? I must say, he was rather good down there. So was I. You have a good arm, Rachel.
Well, that would be great, Uncle Patrick. Yeah, no, I will call you back. Yeah, tomorrow afternoon. Yes, your time. Yes, it was very nice talking to you, too. I will. Bye. Well, there goes going over to Kong first thing in the morning and check out all the local inns and pubs.
All right, and the police are going to do the same thing.
Okay, now he mentioned a place called O'Hara's. It's a combination inn and pub where all the tourists stay.
All right, call him back. I want him to go over there first thing in the morning.
You don't have to. They already said that's the first place they're going.
A cottage by the bay.
Water lapping at the shore.
I feel like Maureen O'Hara.
Aye, lassie, you're far prettier than Maureen O'Hara.
You've picked up some of the blarney, you have.
Oh, it's easy to do when you're in love.
Now you can feed me all the blarney you want.
Isn't Sean something? He doesn't even know us.
Well, this whole place is. I can't wait to see the cottage.
Oh, we'll see the cottage in due time. I mean, after all, we are in Ireland where things get done when they get done.
They do, huh?
Uh-huh. The cottage isn't going anywhere.
No, I suppose not.
And we're not being chased.
True.
So, the way I figure it, we've got all the time in the world.
I like the way you figure.
This part of Another World was brought to you by Dawn, the dishwashing liquid that does more than just cut grease. Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Tonight on the A-Team, it's a saloon showdown with deadly desperados. Then stay tuned for Riptide. When Murray takes a part-time job as a teacher, he falls in love with a beautiful student. But she turns out to be married to a jealous Mediterranean tycoon. Will she break more than his heart? And don't miss Remington Steele. When Laura's kidnapped, Remington tries to save her, but gets that rundown feeling. Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.